Hey guys, Mashy here. Welcome to the Rocket Robot on Wheels 80% tutorial. Last time we played through Arabian Flights, and now it's time for us to get our final move upgrade and head upstairs to the worlds that are waiting for us there. So as soon as you exit Arabian Flights, you're going to come over and talk to Tinker. He's going to give us the final move, and it's going to give us access to the second floor. So as soon as you get the move upgrade, you're going to head down. Oh, I talked to him again. You're going to head down and to the left from him. Right over here. And you're going to stand probably right about here. There's two different things you can do. Number one, you can grapple up to here and jump up here and get this extra health. This extra health is a good safety measure if you're having trouble with the end of the game. I wouldn't recommend it once you're actually good at the game, because we've already got enough health. There's one more that we're going to collect in the next world, and that's generally good enough to beat the game fast. But if you're having trouble staying alive, this one's pretty close and pretty easy to get. I'm not going to jump up there and get that. Instead, what I'm going to do is, see that switch there? You can hit that switch from down here. The way you do that is just aim at like that white spot in the red area there, and the grapple aim like glitches through and hits the switch for you. Sometimes it takes a few tries, especially if you're doing it fast. Like I'll miss it a few times, but eventually I'll get it. It's not too bad. If you can't get a feel for it, you can always just grapple up there and hit the switch normally. It's not a huge deal. After doing that, you're going to head over to this elevator that just appeared. That's going to take us upstairs. Once you're upstairs, you're going to go ahead and go behind this elevator, and we're going to do what is called the elevator jumps. This elevator has some really weird properties and has some like little platforms that you can stand on. You're going to try and make your way up here and try and stand like somewhere on here. Don't worry if you're having trouble. It is pretty weird. But once you're up here, you see that little like wing thing sticking out from the eyeball. You're gonna try and get on the one that's closer to that ledge up top. Also, to note that the eyeball there, I don't want to be on there just yet. The eyeball has some like slippery properties, so you gotta find a good spot for you to stand. There you go. So once you're up here, you're going to try and land on that little wing there, and then make a double jump over to the ledge. It can be a little tricky to learn, but once you get a feel for it, it's not horrible. It's a pretty easy double jump to hit once you get there, and then just do a jump to get the ticket and freeze ray cancel, like usual now. Then you're gonna head through this hallway. There's some tokens there. Don't worry about them too much because we're gonna head back through this hallway later. But make sure to get this purple token. And now this is what I call the Inferno. You're gonna get this gold token on the left-hand side there, and come around to get the one on the right, and then head over to this area. This area is entirely cycle-based, so if you get here on a good cycle, I'll try and show that again, because you can do this really fast by jumping back to the side, but generally you're going to take damage. It's okay if you take a little bit of damage, but the main thing you want to do is you want to get to this part on cycle. So this, you see here, the platforms rotate around and there's a purple token underneath the second platform. What you have to do is you have to jump from the first platform out to the purple token and use your double jump to jump back to make it in one cycle. So let's see if I can do that for you there. You want to jump pretty early, like that, so that way you have enough platform left before it rotates around. And you just want to make your way around there. Sometimes, like, you'll miss it, that's okay. You could do some really dumb stuff, like go around this side. Believe me, this is really dumb. You don't want to do this. But what you can do is actually, like, squeeze your way through there. It's dumb. When you're first starting out, you might as well just wait for the cycle to come back around. Getting the token and getting back to the platform without taking damage and, like, without anything going wrong can be very tricky. As you can see, I've done it like a couple different times and it's gone differently each time. So you just want to get a feel for it. Try not to bonk your head on that second platform. That's usually how you mess it up. And then just make your way over. The third area is always going to be the same, as long as you've done the second part the same. So you just want to make sure to grab all the tokens and try not to take too much damage. The main thing here is remembering to collect all of the tokens, because if you miss one, there's no going back. And you can, like, kind of cut that a little bit close there. And then you're going to head over and you can freeze right cancel that and then head through this little pipe. Come back out. If you missed any of the tokens from before, you can grab them right here. And then make your way to the end of this platform. Jump over here. Grab the gold token, jump, grab the tokens, and head into Food Fright. So as soon as you enter Food Fright, head to the left and turn around and jump on all the way up. And you'll end up on the top of this, like, candy corn peppermint thing here. The camera sometimes has trouble keeping up, but once you get to the top, there's the machine part there. You can freeze right cancel when you collect it. Head across the chocolate here, collect this machine part, and then use the long grapple to grapple there and head up here. You're not supposed to be up here yet, but you can just grab onto that little point there, the little spider leg, and then if you jump into it and mash freeze right, you can Let's cancel that animation there. And then you're gonna head over to the side here. Make your way across. If you fall, just, you know, climb back up the marshmallows here so that you can get to this platform, get the machine part, and move on. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to head into the marshmallow section here. You're going to use the marshmallows like the mushrooms from Mind Blowing and do a triple jump to get this this machine part. And then you're going to do another triple jump off of the peppermints. Freeze ray cancel there. Now, this part, there's two different ways of doing. The first, you're gonna do this weird freeze ray boost out of the third jump of the triple jump. The way you do it is you set up your first jump here, set up your second jump off of the very edge of the second one, and use your freeze ray as you leave, and it'll give you just a little bit of boost. So you use that and you like angle yourself back and you can make your way on top of the cage. There is another way to get on top of the cage to get this health upgrade. I can show that off. I guess I can show that off now. This would be a different route. Wait, where's the thing? Okay, whatever. I'll go over here. There's a safer route. I guess you can call it safer. It's more noob friendly, I guess. When you're coming in to the marshmallow area, you can jump up here and jump across there and get onto the top of the cage there. What that allows you to do is it allows you to jump over here, get the machine part, and then just do the triple jump to get the ticket. Then for this route where you're not really comfortable with getting on top of the cage from the triple jump, you can come back this way and use this to land on top of this eyeball, come back here, and actually you would get this ticket now. So you come over here, get that ticket, and then come down this way. So actually, there's a machine part there in the river. You're gonna grab it, head up here, collect that machine part, head over here, collect this machine part, and then you're going to do the scale minigame. I'm going to show you how to do the scale minigame once I go back to the other route, which is the faster route, and then you're going to just come back and leave and head to put the machine parts together. So that's like the easier, so-called easier route, where you would come to the marshmallow area from the top, do the cage, get the health upgrade at the top of the cage, get the machine part, get the ticket from inside the cage, and then you're gonna leave, go back around. The fast way to do this, or the more technical way, is to do the triple jump. Freeze boost up on top of the cage. Now once you're up here, you have to do a very precise jump to get onto the platform in front of me. So what I usually do is, see this little crease at the corner of the cage? I use that to boost myself, to get like a nice running start. Because sometimes you get kind of caught up on everything else, but that corner really helps speed you up. You just got to do like a precise double jump over to the edge there. And generally, like, I aim for this little dark spot. That's generally like a good spot to aim for. Get you up there pretty easily. Now there's actually two different things you can be doing. Two different ways to be doing the scale minigame. The fast way, if you're able to get up here, you can grab this enemy by freezing him and bring him down with you. And then you can use him as one of the things that you need on the scale. And then the only other thing you would need is a caramel and rocket. Now the other way, assuming, say you didn't get that guy, the other way to do this is you're gonna have to get 2 peppermints and 2 caramels. So you just grab them and just throw them. Just like release them. Oh, this dude gets in the way a lot. Oh, he's a jerk. He's a huge jerk. That's why doing it the other way is a lot faster. So get the 2 caramels, 2 peppermints, and then put rocket on there, and you'll win the minigame. So there's 2 different ways. You can either use the enemy to eliminate a caramel and both peppermints, or you can do 2 peppermints, 2 caramels, and rocket. So if you did this route where you jumped over the middle with the enemy there, you're gonna come up here, do the grapple aim to hit this spider and get this machine part here, and then from this window you're gonna need to do a jump onto here. Now, it's a pretty tight jump. Don't worry if you miss it, because you can just climb up that chocolate mountain and come back around. Because you're just gonna be coming over here to get this machine part. And you know, if you miss it, just, you know, climb up over there and come over this way. And then after getting that, you're gonna look down in the river, there's another machine part. So you just jump down and get that machine part. You can grab onto that spider there that prevents you from going too far away, and then just head over to the console to turn in the ticket. Turn in the machine parts for the ticket. After doing that, get the ticket, freeze, cancel, and head over here. You're gonna have to wait a little bit, so make sure to freeze that guy, and then grab onto the spider leg as it comes by. And then I'm gonna try saving right here. There's a thing you can do. If you're fast enough, you can hit a cycle of these spiders faster than the one that I just got. I'm gonna try it one more time. Probably not going to hit it, but it's really precise. Yeah. So I'm not gonna hit it, but I'm gonna show you like one of the things you can do here. So if that guy's there, you freeze him, and then as you jump here, if you press down and ZB at the same time, you do like a little quick turnaround, It saves you from having to like slowly aim, and it's pretty useful. It's probably the only way you're going to be able to get the fast cycle on those spiders. So then you come back up here and head into the area for floor 2. I think this is probably a good spot to cut off because the next 2 floors are going to be very intensive, and I want you to be fresh and focused for that. So I want to stop here, and we'll pick up next time with with floor 2 and the top floor of Food Fright. And I want to thank you for watching. See you next time.